There are dozens, if not hundreds, of AI image generators out there. And generally, the paid ones are easier and outperform the free one. But the one I always go back to is 100% free. So what is it, and why the heck is it free? Well, the name of it is Fooocus, or Fooocus maybe, I don't know. It's free because it's open source. It's based on Stable Diffusion. The developers have come up with a bunch of quality of life improvements that may even make it easier to use than Midjourney. I think so. Really, the hardest part has always been running it. You basically had to be a programmer to do it before. But they have a newer way of running it in Google Colab where you don't have to know how to code at all. Getting started is actually really easy. This is the GitHub page right here that hosts all of the code, and we're just going to 100% ignore all of this, go right to the Google Colab file. What you're gonna do is come down to this, hit this play button right here. It's gonna ask you if you wanna run it. You say, I wanna run it anyways. Then it's gonna pull all the dependencies together, do all the coding stuff for you, and in maybe 5 minutes, everything will be installed and ready to go. I'm gonna skip ahead in the video, meet you there. Okay, it's done. So you can tell it's done when these two links show up right here. And it looks like for me, it only took 3 minutes. Not bad. So what we're gonna do is click this bottom link, the one that says running on the public URL. This will open the UI, and here is the very basic view of the UI. You have a prompt box right here, where you just put in your prompt, and a big generate button. Let's just start with the basic view so you can get an idea. An elf riding a motorcycle. I'm gonna hit generate, and the first image usually takes a little bit longer, say 20 or so seconds. I'm gonna skip it for this. So we're back, and as you can tell, it went with the elf movie theme, which might not be exactly what we want. We could get more descriptive in the prompt, but I think what I really want to show everyone is the advanced features of this. This is what really makes Fooocus shine. These are some presets to do some basic things like realism, anime style, or very fast generation. You could also change the size of the image you want, the number of images you want returned, that sort of thing. But the thing I really like about Fooocus is in styles right here. These styles right here are all different adjustments you can make to the types of image you want to generate. Okay, as you can see, by default, the Focus, V2, Enhance, and Sharp are selected of the styles. This is a good place to start. Enhance and Sharp just add useful things to the prompt, both negative and positive. What V2 does is really the magic. V2 takes your prompt, runs it through a special GPT-2 model, and creates a better prompt that gets to more what you want. You can turn it off if you want to run your prompt straight, but I almost never do that because it's so good. So by default, they have these three chosen, which are good ones if you're going for kind of realism. So we'll leave those on because it's kind of fun for this elf, but let's say we wanted it a little more fantasy. Let's try also adding this fantasy art one. I don't know, maybe the dark fantasy too. Let's make it a little more dark. Let's regenerate and see what pops up. Okay, we're back again. So check this out. They are now totally different, opting much more for Lord of the Rings style elf. And oh, this one has fire coming out the back. Awesome. So this is where I really think Fooocus differentiates itself, with these styles that you can add and remove. One cool thing that I find really useful with regard to styles is that the community has come up with some grids of the styles and some prompts that are the same across all of them. With this, you can see what changes with the style because the prompts don't change. So for instance, you can see, okay, cinematic redheaded girl on a seashore is very different than the anime one, for example. Or the cinematic kitten is very different than the comic book kitten. And there are, geez, I don't know, 276 styles that you can check all against. And some of them are just really amazing, like elemental art. Why don't we just go and add that in and see what happens? This is so cool. This is definitely going to be my Christmas card. So you get the gist of what's going on with the styles. There are even more advanced things, like you can load in LoRa's or control sharpness, guidance, that sort of thing. There are upscalers, lots of other things that I haven't even fully explored. But what always keeps me coming back is really the style tab. If you like this, YouTube thinks you might be interested in this video right here. Thanks for watching, and later.